Welcome to Club Cal Online. My name is Goncalo Martins. I have Nikki today with me.
Hi guys.
We're going over a strength training on the rings, and we'll start by going on the floor. Warm up our wrists, palms down, fingers back. Find some movement here. Try to keep those shoulders away from your ear, so avoid them having up. Just put them down. Find some movement here, side to side. Palms to the side. Same thing here. Circles, side to side. Keep those shoulders down. Fingers forward. Back and forth, side to side, whatever feels good. If you feel any pain, just back off. Try to keep those elbows locked if you can too. Palms down, palms up, fingers forward. And palms side to side or back and forth, whatever feels good. If you don't have this range of motion, it's totally fine if your hands are a little bit in front of you and you just go less aggressive on those wrists. Let's close our fingers and make some fists 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Palms up, fingers back, same thing, find some movement. When you close your fingers, it's a good warm-up for your forearms for that false grip, if you are working towards that goal. All right, let's make some fists here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and gently release. Shake it for a little bit. Palms down, fingers forward. And at your own pace, you're going up and down into your knuckles or into your fingertips, whatever feels good here. Just control that move up and down. 6 to 10 reps. Try to keep those elbows locked. Nikki's showing a variation where you can curl your fingers. All right, keep those palms down, fingers forward. And we're going to rotate our elbows in and out. 6 to 10 times at your own pace. And release. How do you feel?
Good.
Good. All right, let's go over the shoulders. Let's start by do some mobility here, some movement. So on this seated down position, you're going to have your shoulders in neutral position. Your shoulders down and back. And then you're going to raise your butt a little bit. And then you're going to move one limb at a time, keeping the shoulder down and retracted. We're going to do this for 30 seconds. All right, and release. Now we go with our chest on the floor. I'm going to use Nick here as an example, and then I'll join. We're going to work on the shoulder depression and retraction, but now we're going to hold with thumbs up. So Nikki goes with her chest on the floor. She's going to keep chest on the floor and suck belly in, keeping a PPT. Here we go, squeezing her glutes, shoulders down, depressed and back, thumbs up, hands off the floor. So you go like this, here, and retract your scap. Here you go. Let's hold this position for 30 seconds. And hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. One more set of the other movement where we are seated down, shoulders down and back, and walk around. Go sideways if you feel like it too. So what you want to avoid is to have your shoulders like in this position and forward. Let's avoid this. So shoulders are going to be down and back. We stay here also for 30 seconds. Almost done. And release. One more set of the other ones. Chest on the floor. This time, instead of having those arms in a W, we're going to have those arms up in front of us, chest touching the floor. Keep that pelvis tilted. 3, 2, 1, and hold. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. All right, we prepare our shoulders. Let's go over our strength workout. We're going to start with our top supports. We're going to do 3 sets of 10 seconds each. If you're not familiar with top supports, we can use a band to help. I'll show you guys in a minute. So Nikki's just going to start with her first set. You want to keep your rings on the side. If you're doing this for the first time, shoulders aligned, and you keep that shoulder depression in neutral position. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. I'm going to pick up a band. Apologize. All right, if you struggle with this one, different regressions that you can do. One of them is to bring the rings lower so your feet are on the floor and you can kind of be in your tippy toes as you hold that position. Or you can use a band and place your knee, both knees or one knee. Again, you go up and you work on that shoulder depression, neutral position. And release. All right, second set. Once you start getting comfortable with the rings by your side, you can start working towards rotating the rings out. They don't need to go all the way out, just start gently doing that. 7, 8, 9, 10, and release. All right. Up, hold. Last set. Another variations. Go ahead, top support. You find your top support first. Then if you want, you can start bending your knees and bringing your knees up, leaning slightly back so you don't lose that shoulder position. You can do what Nikki's doing, up and down, if you cannot hold it. And release. Good. All right, last set, up. So you bring your knees, hold this position. If you feel that you have that mobility, you can just hold it on L. If you start getting tired, regress, finish on your top support, and release. Good. How do you feel?
Good.
We're good? All right, let's go over our strength component. Your shoulders are good, you feel warm. So if you're doing this at home and you feel that you need to spend a little bit more time warming up your shoulders, do a couple more sets of top support or spend a couple more sets on the floor doing those movements that we did, the static and the mobility one. We're going to have 2 strength exercises, a vertical push and a vertical pull. So our vertical push, we're going to work on dips. Okay. Same thing applies here as the top support. If dips are, it's an exercise that is hard for you, you put the bands, just do the, yeah, do whatever feels comfortable. Whatever feels comfortable. That also works. You just place those bands on the rings, you're placing your knee. We're going to do 3 sets of 4 to 6 reps. So you always aim for the minimum number of reps, 4 with good posture. And then if you have the strength, you do up to 6. All right? And up and down and up. Nice. In terms of how much you should go down, you just go up to 90 degrees. You don't need to go lower than that. 2, 3, and 4, and release. Nice. If you feel comfortable with your ring dips, you go up to your top support and you start combining with rotating the rings out. 3, 2, 1, up, out, 3, 2, 1, up, out, 3, 2, 1, up, out, 3, 2, 1, up, and out. You're going to rest between 1.5 minutes to 2 minutes. You feel good? All right. We have 3 sets here. If this band, if it's too hard even to do with this band, you can always regress and have a thicker band, or both knees on the band. Here you go. 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 2, 3, 2, 3, 3, 2, 4, and release. Nice. All right, second set. There are some progressions that you can do for your dips. You can do Bulgarian dips, which is you go down on your dip, but you rotate the rings out. Just be careful when you do the Bulgarian dips. It's very easy to flare your elbows, kind of mess up shoulders and elbows. We probably want to get away from those ones for now. Just simple dips, go up to your top support, and play with the tempo. 3, 2, 1, up. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Last one. 3, 2, 1. And release. Last set. So turning the rings will be a little bit more exhausting. And down. 3, 2, 1. Up. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Nice. It's totally fine when you're doing your sets. If you start getting tired, which is normal, which I am getting tired, so no need to do 4 reps with bad posture. Put the band, you're still stimulating your muscles, you're still getting a good workout out of it. Put the band, put your knees, and finish your set. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Can be a good time to practice your rings turned out. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. And release. All right, good. So we did our vertical push. Now let's go over our vertical pull. So raise the rings to a height that it's comfortable for you to do pull-ups. Same thing applies here. If you are still working towards your pull-up, you can always use a band. You place the band around the ring. You're going to place one foot. So a little bit of pointers here when you do your pull-up. I want you guys to focus, again, same thing, good posture rather than sloppy reps. You're going to focus on, you start hanging, then you're going to depress your scap, and then you're going to try to pull with your shoulders in neutral, aiming retraction and shoulders down. All right, and up and down, nice. All the way down, just full elbow extension, prep your shoulders and up and down. Same thing here, 3 to 6 reps. When you go up, I want you to avoid to go all the way up that you are with your chest close to your rings. I want you to lean slightly back to be a little bit more gentle on your elbows. Nice. And that's it. Nice posture. All right.
Do you want the band?
No, you can. I'll show different variations now. What other variations do you have for these pull-ups? So instead of the band, what you can do is you can do a jump to pull up and work just on the negative. So you grab the rings, you jump, and then down. 3, 2, 1. So notice how I keep my toes in front of me. So this is to avoid arching my lower back when I'm doing the pull-up. So keep those toes in front of you. Jump, lean back. 3, 2, 1. Full elbow extension. Jump. 3, 2, 1. And up. 3, 2, 1. And release. Second set. All right, toes in front of you. Work on that posture. And nice. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. So when you go up, go ahead, if you have one more in you. So here, Nikki cannot go up more. That's totally fine. She starts going down. No need to use keeping to go up. That's the most that you can go. Perfect. Hold it there for a couple of seconds and then lower down. So don't try to do that keeping motion. So if you're working towards your muscle up, this is a good opportunity to start working on your false grip strength. So you can grab the rings with your false grip and do those pull-ups with false grip. Same thing here, toes in front, pull, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. If you start losing the false grip, finish your set with normal grip. 3, 2, 1. And if you have the strength, don't jump, just pull, set your shoulders up. 3, 2, 1, and release. Last set. So in terms of resting, same thing here, 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes. If you need a little bit more rest, take a little bit more rest. Toes in front, scap position, up, nice. Here you go. Nice. And up. Nice. Here you go. That's it. Beautiful. And release. All right. Last set. Give you another progression that you can do. So we saw the false grip for muscle up. If you're working towards the one arm pull up, you can start working on your mental chin-ups or archer chin-ups. We can either raise from the top with one arm extended, or we can go into a normal pull-up, extend to the side, and then come back. So again, this is an advanced move. If you're not working towards that one arm, just stick to normal pull-ups. So set your shoulders, go up, lock, go to the side, and down. Set shoulders, up, lock, side, and down. Shoulders, up, lock, side, down. I keep the elbow of my bent arm close to my body, and up, side, and release. All right, cool. Feeling good?
Yeah.
All right. We're done with our vertical pull. Let's go and now start doing more isolation, either triceps or biceps. We're going to focus on our bicep. You're going to bring the rings more or less this height, your hips or your chest height. And we're going to do bodyweight bicep curls. So a couple of pointers here when you're doing exercises that are below the rings with your feet on the floor. When you are under the anchor point, so that's the anchor point where you attach your rings, it's going to be the hardest position. As you move away, it's going to be easier. So Nikki is going to start easier first to set up her position. So the bicep curls, we're going to isolate the move on your bicep. The move comes from your elbow, so everything else is going to be steady, you don't move. And you're going to bring those rings up to your forehead. Here you go. And down. We have 6 reps over here. So the first set can be at an easy level of difficulty. So you kind of warm up in this position. And then you can move your feet to a hardest position. Sorry. We can keep track where Nikki was with her heel for our next set. Nice. Thank you. I'll start at the same position here. Down and up. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Common mistake here, when we go in our curls, we bring our elbows. See how my elbows are going close to my chest? So we don't want that to happen. We want the elbows to be high. And release. All right, second set. So this adjustment is going to be small adjustment. If Nikki was feeling that it was too hard, she'll just now adjust a little bit back. You want to be in a position where you finish your set still with 1 rep or 2 reps in the tank. Regarding your shoulders, if they start going up, elevating, so try to keep your best to keep them down as you do the bicep curl. The tendency is to protract slightly, that's normal, so the cue will be to keep your chest up to kind of diminish that kind of protraction. All right, second set. And release. Last one. Same thing here, 1.5 minutes rest in between sets. If you start getting tired during your set, move away from the anchor point. Just do a small adjustment so you can finish the set with good posture. Right? Last set. So some of you probably are wondering, so I'm bringing my ring up to here, but to get the full range of motion in your bicep, I should probably bring the rings, do that more of that shoulder flexion. It's totally fine. Again, specificity, it's whatever goals you have in mind or skill that you're working with. This range of motion is more than enough. So here, if you want to bring more back, go ahead. But this is more than enough stimulus on your bicep. And release. All right. The last exercise is going to be a little bit of shoulder mobility. We're going to do rear delt flies. So it's going to be a movement with straight elbow. We're going to pull the rings and retract as much as we can our scap and then go forward. Take care of that. So Nick is going, same thing applies here. Away from, this one is really hard. And the adjustments are going to be very, very, very small. The movement does not come from your elbows or arms. The movement is going to come from the back of your shoulders. If for some reason when you go up, you notice a slight bend on your elbows, regress. Do a small adjustment. And all the movement comes from the back of your shoulders, not from your elbows. 6 reps here, shoulders down. Here you go. And retract as much as you can. Here you go. If you can, try to lock those elbows. If there is a slight bend, you are in the hard position. Again, move away from the anchor point. Are you counting?
No.
Do it one more.
One more.
Mm-hmm. Shoulders down. Here you go. Yeah. Here you go. So the move comes from the back of your shoulders, not from your arms. Thank you. So this is what happens when you load too much. So let's say I'm being ambitious, I think I'm strong here, and I go up and I start bending my elbows. Don't do this. That defeats the purpose. So move away till you find a nice position where you use your scap to pull you up, retract, and down. If you need a small adjustment, small step. Small step. We're going to do 3 sets here. So this is the end of your workout. You don't need to go all in here. Again, mobility, we're just working through that range of motion without putting a lot of strength. It's totally fine if you regress and you're just working on the range of motion with a tiny bit of resistance. Nice. Shoulders down, then retract. Nice. Second set. And last one. Regarding your pelvis, you can keep a pelvis in neutral position. You don't need to excessively arch, or you don't need to be in that extremely PPT position either. Just keep it neutral. Good. Thank you. Last one. And release. And let's cool down. Let's go on the floor. And let's find the seated position. You're going to extend one arm, bring the other one underneath. You're just going to stay there for 30 seconds. And release. Switch arms. If you are at home and you need a little bit more time in this position, stop the video, spend a little bit more time on the stretch. And release. Thank you so much for joining, and see you guys next time. Thank you, Nikki.
Thanks.